Whoop-Bad Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the Carolina Panthers rebuild, right here on NFL
Tennessee's
head coach
general manager told reporters this afternoon that negotiations between the team and a key player have, for the foreseeable future, ended.
In week 12,
he didn't rule out the two parties sitting down later on in the season to work out a deal, but right now it looks like a long shot at best.
You were able to get, or was it week 12 or was it week 13? Yeah, in week 13, right there it is, you see, we were able to get the victory on the Packers by a count of 23-14. So, going forward, ladies and gentlemen, for this series, they did say that Coach Zeb Raymond was on the hot seat.
What are we working on today?
His job was on the line. The owner said that if he didn't turn things around, that he would not have his job secured for next year. That's coming from Adam Schefter.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers told me they've been working on a game plan that focuses on shutting down the opponent's passing game. The plan is to use some different looks in coverage to confuse the opposing quarterback. Carolina's head coach seems to be more than ready for this week's matchup. He told me that the game plan they put in this week will have their opponent on its heels. The team is ready and focused and expecting to win this game.
I'm John Fox, and you're watching.
It is game day, folks, and we are going to sim the next two games and take a look at them together. That's how we're going to do things here for this episode. See if the AI can do better than my coaching. That's what we're going to do here. It is game day. College scouting and active players and active player notification, and there we go.
The Browns had one of their players catch his 100th pass of the season this weekend.
And we know that
reaching
that
a
did
goal
not work.
Very few players attain these days.
We take a look real
I'm sure
quick
he'll be thanking his quarterback
at the
for all the
stats.
help along the way.
Dante Culpepper, 1 of 3 on interceptions, 219 yards through the air. Culpepper was 13 of 40. My gosh, that was awful. In the rushing department, not much to talk about, as Culpepper led all with 4 for 16. Leon Washington, 9 yards for 8 attempts. And in receiving, Sonoris Moss led all, as you can see there with 133 yards, 5 grabs. I'm sorry, Steve Smith, not Sonoris Moss. So Steve Smith led all grabs there. So the goal was failed to beat the Bucks on Monday night for the fans. Scouting report there on the Broncos.
Denver
comes our game
told
plan
me they've been working on a
against
game
the
plan that
Broncos.
focuses on pressuring the quarterback. They feel that the blitz will disrupt the offense's timing enough to force some mistakes.
Hey, Coach, what do we want to practice today?
Not worried about a practice recap. Injury report to Fred. He's out 1 to 3 weeks. Let's just go ahead and take care of that at backup play. The game plan.
Hey, Coach, how do you want to run today's practice?
The Panthers have no official
not develop
comment on the
staff,
report
do
that their
any of
head
that
coach
stuff.
is on the hot
Game
seat.
plan.
There has been rampant
do
speculation
here
that
in
the
the game
team has
plan?
started to privately doubt
Pressure
the
the
coach's
quarterback.
ability to take this franchise in the right direction.
I'm John Box, and you're watching NFL Network.
The Denver Broncos told me they've been working on a game plan that
And here we
focuses on
go.
shutting down the running game using
is
the
game
blitz.
day.
The coaches believe a few well-timed blitzes can shut down the inside running game. Carolina's head coach seems to be more than ready for this week's matchup. He told me that the game plan they put in this week will have their opponent on its heels. The team is ready and focused and expecting to win this game.
It's game time.
Another loss brings the approval rating down to 38. 35-19. 240 yards and 1 interception for Culpepper. Culpepper 22 of 48. And the rushing department, once again, not much to speak of. Actually, Dante Culpepper had 5 attempts for 98 yards. Leon Washington had 12 for 39 yards. Dante Rosario had 7 for 49. Mohsin Muhammad, 6 for 111. Sonoris Moss, 3 for 41. You see it as it rounds out here on how things went. Folks, I think Zeb Raymond is going to be fired.
Tony Romo went over the 4,000-yard passing
really
mark
do.
threshold this week, racking up another milestone this
We
season.
will play this game against the Giants, folks. We'll take a look at the scouting report on the Giants real quick. 62% on the pass, which kind of figured out what happened.
The Giants told me they were working on shutting down their opponent's most successful plays. They're particularly concerned about what their opponent does in goal line situations.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize. Or not apologize, but I do...
What should we focus on?
Going forward with the series. Going forward with the series, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what we're going to do with the series, folks. If Zeb Raymond gets fired, do we conclude the series? Because I do not know exactly what is next for Zeb Raymond if he gets fired. Like I said, Week 16 coming up against the Giants. We will play that game, folks. If you're new, scratch the claw marks on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Remember the Wolfpack family today. Sniff and bite into the bell icon. Become part of the Vacation Squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. We'll see you in the next episode. Remember, always stay hungry, hungry like the wolf, Wolfman Lewis. Ow! I am out.